Oh, when the blues go marching in. Oh, when the blues go marching in. Oh, I want to be in that number when the blues go marching in.
Aloha, and welcome to the newly named Hawaii Blues Fan Show. We're a show by a fan, about the fans. We're bleeding blue with you. On today's show, we're going to find out where our roving reporter is. We're going to talk about that debacle against the Minnesota Wild. We'll preview the upcoming game against the Carolina Hurricanes. We'll highlight our fan and tattoos of the game. We'll talk about how you can get in contact with me, the Hawaii Blues fan. And I got a surprise or two in the ending credits. So let's start first with our roving reporter. So, roving reporter, where are you at today?
Aloha, Guy. I happen to be out here at Ala Moana Beach Park, the world-famous Magic Island. It's a peninsula just off of Waikiki, which is to my right, and Ala Moana Beach, which is to my left, and Ala Moana Shopping Mall, which is just in front of me. And directly behind me, as you can see, is the world-famous Pacific Ocean. Another beautiful spot. Yes, I did pick a...
Wow, that's a beautiful spot.
Yeah, the last game was kind of tough. I mean, I know you want
Well, that Wild game sure was a debacle.
to talk about it, but from here to there, it's kind of hard. When we were in studio last time, I thought that worked, so maybe we should do that again. What do you think? Well, just because I'm here doesn't mean I can't be there. Like Scooby-Doo said.
How are you going to get here? You're at the beach.
Okay, stop.
Well, how are you going to be here?
Go ahead and stop filming. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow. Well, welcome to the studio. Why? Thanks for having me here. So, a 5-1 loss against the Wild, and the game wasn't even that close. Well, you predicted an 11-1 loss. Yeah, but that was for a fallen friend. You know, I think it's time we have that talk, that discussion. What talk? You know, the one about defense versus goaltending? Not that again, that discussion. It's all over the Facebook groups. Well, you know, I've read some heated stuff. About half of them say it's all Allen. The other half say it's on defense and or coaching. Well, the defense has let Allen hang out to dry a lot. Yeah, but Allen's let in 3 or more goals in every game but one. And the defense's job is to make it hard for them to shoot the puck. They gave up 40 shots. It's the goalie's job to stop the puck. Bowmeister cone out there, and our captain hasn't been much. Allen's let some soft ones in. The first 3, they were all off the face-off. That's on the goalie. No, winning the defensive zone face-off, that's on the centerman. Freaking stupid. Allen has to stop puck. No, I'm not. And no goalie has a 0.0 goals against average ever. $5 million a year, you better have a better GAA than 3.99. It better be under 2. And both Petro and Bowmeister need to keep to their man. What's up with all you Allen lovers? He just frickin' sucks. You know what? I'm out of here. I'm done. Folks, I'm sorry for that display. I think there's something we as Blues fans all forget. I think we all forget that we're rooting for the same team and that we all have the same goal. That we really want the Blues to raise the cup after they win the last game of the season. Sometimes we need to understand that just because our opinions are different doesn't mean we don't want the same thing. I'm sure the roving reporter will be okay. He just needed a break, and I apologize for my part in that. So let's talk about the next game against the Carolina Hurricanes. Right now the Hurricanes sit at 6-6-2 for 14 of 28 points. We sit at 4-5-3 for 11 of 22 points. Or 24 points, sorry. 11 of 24 points. Under 500 again. I mean, it's been a tough season, and, you know, I said on this homestand we needed to get 10 to 14 points. Well, the only way we're going to do that now is win the next 5 games. 4 games, pardon me, 4 games. So, yeah, we got to win the next 4 games. So, Hurricanes got shut out by the Knights in their last game, and they're going to be looking for a little bit of revenge. They've had a rough road to hoe in the last couple of years, so I don't know. I'm hoping the Blues can pull it out. So far, I'm 1-2, but I'm going to predict another loss. I'm going to predict the Canes beat the Blues 4-3 in OT. So, a couple of quick personal notes for this game. In the group, the Blues Crew, one of their members, Sharon Ewing, is facing some pretty difficult health issues, and I hope she's seen the post because a lot of people have given her well wishes. Sharon, we here at the HawaiiBlueFan Show wish you the best and hope for a speedy recovery and that you can beat what you're battling. Along with the Blues Crew, we're thinking of you and we're hoping for the best. And also, my little niece, this girl right here, will be wearing her first ever Blues jersey to the game. So if you happen to see her, her name is Ari. If you see her, go up to her and say, "Hey Ari, let's go Blues." You won't be disappointed. She has Down syndrome, so please be careful. You could scare her. But she's a joy for me, and she is a big Blues fan. Big. Be really nice for you guys if you watch this and you're at the game to go up to her. Now, I hope you bring them a win, and let's go Blues, Ari. Let's go Blues. And now let's move on to our fan of the game. I'm in a lot of the Facebook groups and have a lot of Blues friends that are on Facebook and go through Twitter, and I look for people that are interesting and exciting. This guy is interesting and exciting. This is what he wore to Ballpark Village for the last game against the Wild. Casey Sugar Thomas from St. Louis, Missouri. Casey's been a Blues fan since he was 5 years old. That makes him a lifelong fan in my eyes. His favorite player is Vladimir Tarasenko, and I see him on the groups all the time. Casey, congratulations, you're the fan of the game. So, our tattoo of the game. Our last games was a really nice tattoo. This one challenges it for first place. This beauty is worn by Scott Wheeler. It was done by Travis Parmalee at Permanent Vacations Tattoo in St. Charles, Missouri, and I think it's just fantastic. I think what I'm going to do at the end of December, we're going to put up a poll. I'm going to challenge which tattoo was the best, first, second, third, and then maybe I'll do a show just for about tattoos. We'll highlight the top 10 tattoos for the first half of the season. I think that sounds like a fun thing to do. Again, Scott, great tattoo. Travis, wonderful work. So normally I would do pet of the game. Only problem is I don't have a pet of the game. So in this segment, I'm going to make sure you know how to contact the show. So please send me an email to HawaiiBlueFan at hawaii.rr.com. Send a short bio of yourself for fan of the game. Let me know where you live, how long you've been a Blues fan, favorite player, things like that. If it's a tattoo, send me a good quality picture of the tattoo. Also need a good quality picture of you for fan of the game. Where it's done at and who done it. I want to highlight the shops that do this and the artist. Give them a little credit. And then pet of the week. Send me a picture of your pet in Blues gear, your pet's name and what kind of pet it is. If it's a dog, what breed it is. If it's a cat, same thing. if it's a lizard or a snake or whatever, what kind it is, so I can highlight it and show it for you. Remember, this is the show about the fans and for the fans by a fan. It's fun doing this show, and I hope to keep doing it. On a personal note, before I close off, I want to say that I know I have a very small but loyal following, and I get contact from them all the time, and I really appreciate it. This is something I do for me and for you. This is therapeutic for me. It's helping me through a difficult time in my life, and I appreciate sharing my love of the blues with you. Again, mahalo, aloha, and remember, we're bleeding blue with you. So let's go Blues, and see you next game.
Oh, when the blues go marching in, oh, when the blues go marching in, oh, I want to be in that number when the blues go marching in. Oh, when the blues go marching in, oh, when the blues go marching in, oh, I want to be in that number when the blues go marching in.